Hello pioneers, welcome back to our channel. Today I want to tell you a story about the future of Pi network, a future that is slowly unfolding right before our eyes. Imagine Pi as a young tree that has been growing quietly for years. Now, with these new updates, that tree is finally starting to bear fruit. Let's walk through these updates together step by step. First, the Linux node release. For years, Pi nodes were only available on Mac and Windows. That meant millions of developers who use Linux, the backbone of the internet, were left out. Now, Pi has finally opened the doors to Linux users. Why does this matter? Because most of the world's servers, banks, and exchanges run on Linux. By supporting Linux, Pi is no longer just a project for hobbyists. It's becoming professional, stable, and ready for global adoption. Second, the protocol upgrade to version 23. This is evolution. Pi is moving from version 19 all the way to version 23, a giant leap forward. Think of this like upgrading from a simple car to a high-speed train. The system becomes faster, smoother, and more capable of carrying the weight of millions of pioneers. Yes, there might be some small bumps along the way, like temporary outages, but that's part of any big transformation. In the end, this upgrade prepares Pi for serious real-world use, especially with the businesses, apps, and exchanges. 3. KYC embedded in the blockchain. Now, here is where the story gets really exciting. Until now, KYC, the process of verifying identity, was done especially in apps. But with this upgrade, Pi is doing something no other blockchain has done before, embedding KYC directly into the protocol. That means identity verification is no longer a side feature. It becomes a core part of the blockchain itself. With over 14.8 million pioneers already verified, Pi is showing the world that it is ready to meet regulations and standards of governments and industries. This isn't just technology, it's a bridge between Pi and the real economy. Fourth, ERC-3643, the global connection. Now, let's look beyond Pi into a wider blockchain world. Ethereum has a standard called ERC-3643 tokens that are directly tied to verified identities. These tokens are already being used in finance, real estate, and banking. Pi's new system works very similar. By embedding identity, Pi is aligning itself with the future of regulated finance. This means one day Pi could power things like digital banking, cross-border payments, or even tokenized assets like real estate. In simple terms, Pi is positioning itself not just as another cryptocurrency, but as a serious player in the global economy. Fifth, what this means for pioneers. With Linux nodes, more experts can join and strengthen the ecosystem. With the protocol V23, Pi becomes faster, safer, and more business ready. With KYC in the blockchain, pioneers get equal, transparent access backed by legal recognition. And with ERC-3643 alignment, Pi gains credibility in the world of finance. These updates are not just steps forward, they are giant leaps that push Pi closer to becoming a globally recognized blockchain. So pioneers, this is the story of Pi today. From Linux support to protocol upgrades to decentralized KYC and finally to ERC-3643 connections, Pi is building a future where your Pi can truly have value and recognition. The journey isn't over yet, but the direction is clear. Stay strong, keep mining, and get ready because the future of finance may just have a place for Pi.